Hey YouTube viewers, stick around because today you're going shopping with me to create another homemade MRE. So welcome back and thanks for clicking on this video. A few months ago, I made a video with my daughter where we created homemade MREs. We went shopping for all the pieces that we needed, and then we put them together and met up for lunch and showed off what we had made. I'll put a link to that video down below so that you can go back and watch that after you watch this. So today what we're doing is we're gonna go to the store. You're gonna come along with me. I'm gonna pick out a few items. Here are the rules as we set them out the last time we did this video. In order to be technically an MRE, the foods that go into this thing need to be ready to eat. It doesn't need to be anything that requires any kind of food preparation. No freeze-dried foods, no instant foods, no nothing like that. It simply can be opened up and eaten. You can heat it up if you want to, or you can just prep it and eat it right then. The only thing that'll fall outside of that is if I decide to buy a drink flavor kit for a bottle of water or something like that, because it's going to have all of the elements right there in the box to eat it. The other rule is, and this is not necessarily going to be a deal breaker this time around, but I prefer to buy items that are good for at least a year. I want to be able to put this box aside and use it if I need it, if I am trapped at work, if I can't get out to go get a meal or something like that. I'm going to take it to my office. I'm going to keep it there. So the idea behind this one is I want it to be something that's sustainable for a little while. Also, it needs to be somewhat well balanced. I don't want it to be something that I'm just like throwing a protein bar in there and a bottle of water and calling that a meal. That's not really the way I want to eat on any given day of the week. For starters, I'm not a fan of protein bars. I don't like the way they taste, but that's just me. If you like protein bars and you want to chock your kit full of protein bars, then go ahead and do that. The last thing is that everything in this MRE has to be food that I like and food that I'm going to eat. I'm not going to buy anything weird and throw it in there just for the sake of putting it in there. This is going to be something I'm going to use down the line. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be getting to the store here in just a minute. We're going to go inside. I'm going to take you along and show you what all I'm picking out. We'll try to shoot the Best Buy dates and all that kind of stuff. And then we'll go over in a little bit better detail everything that I picked up today. So stick around. We're going shopping. For today's video, we are shopping at my friendly neighborhood, Aldi. And we are done with shopping. We got a few interesting items, but I do want to talk about something that I encountered now for the second time while doing this. There were some things that I would have liked to have had to put into my MRE, but I couldn't find any on the shelf that had any kind of a decent shelf life. There were several items that I saw and thought, hey, this would be a great addition to the MRE, but unfortunately they had almost no shelf life. I was finding a lot of things that expired next month. The latest that I was finding on a lot of items was May or June of this year, and we're already in January, so it's not gonna make any sense for me to pack up something like that that's gonna be expired in a couple of months, or it's gonna have one or two items in it that expire and then I've got to go find. So what I ended up with was not the most extraordinary culinary experience, but it's definitely things that will get you through and things that will be enjoyable. It's not going to be a 3-course meal. It's not going to be a hot entree kind of thing, In fact, nothing in this kit requires any kind of cooking. So it's kind of the perfect MRE, especially if you're going out on a trail, if you're going to do some hiking, or if there's some reason why you just either can't or don't have time to cook. So let's talk a little bit about some of the things that I got. The closest thing to an entree that I found was this Northern Catch tuna salad. This comes with a can of pre-made tuna salad and some crackers, which is great because it covers two things that I would have normally bought. And it expires in April of 2021. So I've got plenty of time on that one before it's going to go bad. As kind of a protein item, I got this teriyaki beef biltong, which is kind of a beef jerky, but it's got a longer shelf life than beef jerky, and I think it's part of the process of how they make this stuff. And it's good until October of next year. To make sure I get plenty of vitamins and a little bit of sugar, I got these apple multi-fruit squeezable pouches. These are great with kids, or they're great to just have like a quick shot of energy and sugar. They don't have any additional sugar, but they do have the natural sugar that comes with apples. So this is apple multi-fruit. It's got, looks like peaches, strawberries, and apples all blended in. It's basically an applesauce that comes in a convenient little pouch with a screw top, and you just suck it out of the pouch. As a dessert item, I got these gel snacks. It's a generic Jello, and I can't really make out while I'm driving what the expiration date is on it, but I showed it in the video, so you can kind of see when they expire. And to drink, I found these 100% juice boxes that have a really long shelf life on them. They're good till the middle of next year also. So I don't even have to worry about keeping a bottle of water and taking a flavor pack or anything like that. I've simply got these juice boxes. Just stick the straw in it, drink it, and you're good. And the last thing I bought was a package of gallon-sized Ziploc bags to put it all in. Altogether, for all the items that I bought, this is how much I spent. Now, the unit cost, breaking it down into the individual pieces that are going to go in the MRE, this is how much the MRE costs altogether. That's not a bad expense for a full meal, and maybe even a meal and a snack to keep on hand. Now, so all that's left now is I need to bag these up so you can see what it looks like, and tuck it away in a drawer at work. So here it is, my homemade Aldi MRE, made 100% of items that I sourced from Aldi. Every item has over a 1-year shelf life. Every item is something that I'll eat, and it's something that I will enjoy. It's not a perfectly balanced meal, but for what I need, this will get me through in a pinch. So I hope you got something out of this video, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell so you can be in on all the upcoming videos that are coming down the line. So that's a wrap for this video, and until the next one, always remember to prepare for the world that you live in, not the one you wish existed. See you next time.